Actually, on our NEVs that I put here on campus, I did a data logging, and it cost me, at our rates, about 3 to 4 cents a mile for fuel on an NEV, compared to, at the time, was 30 to 40 cents a mile in fuel on a little Ranger pickup. So there is quite a cost savings. Last year, in May, we used 85,000 gallons of unleaded. This year, we're 70,000. We're trying to get a software package that will even profile the vehicle use. So when you plug the vehicle in, you can do a profile data logging saying, you see this vehicle is parked at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it doesn't get picked up again until 4 o'clock in the morning. So starting at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it can start pulling power from it.
It's actually help us during our peak demand.
Our peak demand on campus here, believe it or not, is between about 11 to 1:30, 2 o'clock. Now that's different than the city.
Right.
The city's peak demand
Late afternoon.
is 3:30 till about 7 o'clock at night. That's when everybody's getting home, turning the air conditioners on, doing it all. And so what we're hoping to do is, with the smart grid system, that's why we're tied in with Joel and San Diego Gas and Electric, is if we get enough of these that we can pull from, we'll actually be able to help the grid, not just our own grid. We produce about 85 to 90% of all our own electricity here on campus in the cogen plant. In this profile, what we're trying to do is that we'll have these vehicles. We already know certain profile data. This car, if it's Greg, signed to Greg, we already know it's not going to be used from, say, 5:30 on Friday until 7 o'clock Monday. So during that time, you can pull from it anytime you want, because it's going to profile Greg's not here. Those certain hard profiles we can put in. Then it's going to have the means of recording the status. So it'll look at Greg's use for 2 months and say, well, on Mondays, he's a heavy user. Tuesdays, it's parked. Okay, over 6 months, so many Tuesdays it was parked. We're going to pull from it on Tuesday.
Right.
And also, it probably will let Greg know. We don't know how to do it yet, but with the car will say, we'll let you know, you can't use it. Our vehicle rentals are setting more than they're being driven. So it'd be a great place for us to do it here. They can just pull from these rentals, But as long as we get them back, if they pull from it all day long and we get it back overnight, things fully charged the next day, it's still available for rental the next day. Another nice thing that UCSD did, I guess is the best way to put it is, during the fires this last time, SD and G&E couldn't keep up with the power because they lost so much. The power lines are down and stuff, couldn't keep up with power generation. And actually, we turned our turbines up, turned our need down, and exported power to San Diego Gas and Electric for their needs. And they were able to keep life support systems up and running. We got 3 natural gas turbines, 2. Third one's in planning. We have 2 huge natural gas.
That's for mainly the campus emergency use?
No, that's our power.
Oh.
That is our power. That's why I say we're a city within a city.
I see now. Yeah, I'm getting it.
And the backup generators, some of them are diesel and some of them are CNG, correct?
We have
The emergency generators.
The emergency generators in the plant are big, huge Cat diesels.
Right. Chancellor's Complex is CNG.
For right now. Any place that you could think of waste heat or cooling or anything, because we also generate our own steam for campus for heating, and we also all our own cooling. And he's wherever he can pull from in this process on this turbine, he's pulling all the energy that he's using and using it wherever he can, either heating water, creating steam, or it's an incredible tour. I was very impressed, and Greg went on it, and I think Greg came away pretty impressed. I've gone through it twice, and I always pick something up new every time. And we have several buildings here on campus that have their own emergency generator too.
Right.
Labs have it for lab experiments. Sure. EH&S has it because he's got to function if we're down in power.
Very interesting.
We don't have one here. I have one for the pumps, just in case we get in a natural disaster and we need fuel, I can be able to get fuel to my customers.
So, but it'll be a while before all of your vehicle-based batteries can supply energy back to the grid.
Right, it's gonna be, we're talking 2011, 2012, maybe 13,
bad.
it's in the plans.
Yeah.